let it out. I refuse to run and hide. I must let it out. I refuse to run and hide. All the weight is lifted off my shoulders. I will not hold this in any longer. I know you thought that it.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. This is Tobocious Rochester, and this is Let It Out. I have a special guest. Plug. Yes, and welcome to those who are tuning in tonight. And also, the topic for the day is intimacy after sexual abuse. Woo.
Heavy.
My goodness. Now, we're going to start by asking a question. And we're going to talk with Plug about, do you know of anyone or yourself been through this type of situation where you're not like, I don't want to, I don't want to go there?
Well, both situations.
Yes.
Myself and I'll say the majority of my friends. It's not uncommon.
Right.
Actually, from my research, 1 out of 6
Yes.
women.
Yes, and you're right.
Has a experience. Yeah. So I can start by discussing. I actually was assaulted at 16 and later on in my 30s.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
The 16-year-old experience was when I was in Job Corps.
Okay.
Now hello everybody that know me. I'm kind of a firecracker, and I just want to say that no two experiences is the same.
Exactly.
No two people process anything the same. But when I had my experience, it was with someone around my age.
Okay.
And when it happened, I'm not the type to curl up and cry and all of those different things. I was just angry.
I bet.
I was very angry. It was like I was so angry that I couldn't even bring myself to tears. So basically, I'm not sure if you've ever been to Job Corps. It's a set of dormitories.
My daughter was going to the one locally, but I understand what you're talking about.
So it was a set of dormitories, and I was pulled to the side of the dormitory, and a guy around my age, I'll say maybe 3 to 4 years old, maybe that. 2 to 3 years.
Right.
Pulled me to a side by my throat or whatever and told me, I'm going to do this. You would rather for me to do this than to have all of us. And he had friends.
Oh, my God.
Out watching.
Right.
And at the time on the Job Corps campus, you had to be in by a certain time. A horn would blow. So he did it right about the time.
Just
the
before.
horn. Yes. So I was out there. No one was out there.
Oh my gosh.
So it was terrible. But again, like I said, I didn't process like everyone else.
Yeah.
When it was over, I went back to my dorm. Of course, I got written up because they believed that I was just out there, and I didn't say anything. I was just disheveled and just pissed.
Right.
I got up the next day and I still was pissed, so I went to the offices to report it, and I was treated like this didn't happen.
Like it's your fault.
Yeah,
like
no, it's not even
my
fault.
But
it
didn't happen. Right, like you're lying or something.
And he was called in there, and he portrayed it as if we were a boyfriend girlfriend, and I was upset about the situation, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, that didn't happen.
Right.
That did not happen.
You need to tell the truth.
Did this to me.
Yeah.
In anger. So, bottom line was nothing was done. It was a majority of men on that committee, or
Okay.
you know, the people that
Yes.
you reported to,
Yes.
and it was just brushed to the side. But later on, find out that a lot of times that happened a lot on that campus,
Right.
in particular with that
Right.
person.
Right. Now, there weren't any cameras around there or anything just to,
No,
that's crazy.
no,
That's
there weren't any
crazy.
cameras.
Mhm.
If they were, they
Yeah.
were like on the main strips.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
whatever. It was
Okay.
pitch dark.
Okay.
So basically, when I said in the beginning that I processed different, I processed in anger
Right.
and during it because
Mhm.
I grew up religious.
Right.
I did not take it as he was raping me because I'm my soul. I took it as he was raping my body.
Right.
So just do it and get it over with.
Right.
And I'm done. And I'm not going to let this
That gave me chills.
define me.
Right.
But one thing I could say that I did do differently after that is I said, you know what?
Mhm.
I'm not going to let it define me.
Yes.
I'm not going to be
Mhm.
letting this torment
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
And
Can't
my
be
anger,
anger.
propel me. Like
Right.
when I would see him, I
Right,
would
like,
say,
oh,
you
I
know what you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and I would
Mhm.
keep confronting him.
Right.
And he just,
Act like nothing
yeah.
ever happened.
So, you know, once I realized he wasn't going to change, and it became weird because it's like I didn't do like the other girls. I found
Right.
out another person in the dorm I was in, he did it to them, but she cried and
just
didn't
handle it in another way.
Yeah,
Wow.
and for some strange reason,
Mhm.
he just kept. It was like he was like, like I was different because I
Mhm.
didn't respond the same way.
Right,
So I
right.
felt like he was taunting me, like he would come and.
Oh God.
Yeah, and so I decided, you know what? I'm not going to finish this
Right.
GED session things
Right.
in 6 months. I'm gonna do this 4 months flat.
Right.
I'm
And be out of here.
Yeah, and I got out of there.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
terrible. That's a terrible thing because, it's like you went through that situation, and it's like as you're getting older, you're like your mind is still like, you know what, this happened to me. I can't believe this, but I'm a different person at that moment. Like you're not you, like you said.
Yeah.
They're taking your body and they're
Yeah,
just doing whatever they want to do with
you
it.
wanna do with
Yeah, it's not yours
Yep.
to do that. It's not yours, and that is terrible, And like myself, I'm a I'm a victim myself, and it's like it's hard for me to. I mean, I can have sex, but it's like I'm like, ugh, like hurry up, get over,
Right.
hurry up and get off of me. Let's do this, But it's different for everybody too.
Yeah,
It's
mine
different.
is a bit different. When I walked away from that situation, I thought I disassociated
Yeah.
myself from that
Mhm.
moment,
Mhm.
but I actually disassociated myself emotionally from sex.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I would be in relationships, and anybody that's been in one with me, I would say, sex is just sex to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't have that.
Feeling.
I
That
get the
emotion-
feeling, but I don't have that emotional attachment.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
can separate it
Yeah.
really quick
Right. Right.
and say, okay, this is an act, but this is what I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah. I
And,
gotcha.
and it's probably confusing to people.
Right.
And I don't know. And I always hear that, oh, you're a strong person. That mess, maybe that strength, I don't know what it
strength.
is.
Yeah, that inner strength, like
Yeah.
I'm
that
strong.
just
Yeah.
Wouldn't let me carry it like most people. Like I
I'm
don't
everybody's
have the
different.
flashbacks. I
Yeah.
don't do that.
Like me, yeah.
I
Okay.
don't do all of that. I just, again, my way of coping is just a detachment issue.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and then it happened later on in life. At 33, I had a coworker.
Okay.
I thought he was my friend. I was having issues in my marriage.
Okay.
I thought I could speak with him.
Mhm. And thought you could,
Yeah. And
depend on
then-
talking to that person.
And
Wow.
then it ended up being a similar situation, and I just detached myself out of it.
Right.
Again, it's like
Mm.
you're on this body, but you're not here.
Right. Exactly.
And I got up, I walked away from it. I told a couple of my friends they were upset, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe he needed to do that.
Yeah.
but for me, I'm
Yes.
going to get past this.
Right.
Not knowing that,
Mm.
the psychological, it's
Yes.
damaging.
Yeah, it is.
No matter how you cope with
Yeah,
it, it's
is.
damaging.
It is.
And I can admit that I had troubles in my relationships
Because of that.
because of
And
the detachment.
And it's like you don't have that trust because you're like, when they try to be aggressive, you're like, wait a minute here. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Like your mind goes back into a flashback. Like
Well,
this is not making love to me. This is something different. Like you're taking me back where I don't want to be. You know what I mean?
That's not my experience. It's like I disappear right on out
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, yeah.
Whereas some, like you said, people touch the wrong way.
Yeah.
Me,
Whew.
no, I disappear right up out of it. Like I'm just not in the.
In that.
Yeah, I'm just not there.
There, yeah.
It's like I
You're
can
doing
feel
this,
it,
but
I'm
I'm there.
going. Yeah,
Right.
I'm going. This is my way of coping.
My mind's somewhere else. I ain't think. Yeah, I got you.
and
I got
did,
you. Yeah.
Later on, see a psychiatrist because I
Mhm.
didn't
Mhm.
understand. And she
Yeah.
told me, some people have flashbacks. She said, for you,
Hmm.
you've learned in your lifetime to build a wall.
Okay.
So every time something happens, you just
Right.
place more bricks to
Be
take
able
yourself
out
out
of there. Right.
You put
right.
yourself in a protective space.
Okay.
So,
That's awesome.
in my current relationship, which is the best one probably
Yeah.
emotionally,
Yes.
she helps me take down some of the bricks, and she didn't really know
Mhm.
that I had them there.
Right.
So, but everybody else would just layer them until
Right. Until you get it out there. But it's like you wanna trust somebody and tell them these things, and some people can pick up on it. Like, what's going on with you?
Yeah.
Something ain't right. Something's going on. Something's going on with you. What's going on? Something happened to you. And then you tell them. You know what I mean? You tell them, and you have that comfort too because they already know. So
Right.
they know how to handle you differently. Now, some people, they become more sexually active after the fact.
I would say not so much sexually active, but more of I don't give a shit about sex like that.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
that
yeah,
disassociation
yeah,
does. It makes
yeah.
you not give a shit. I
Right.
just didn't care.
Yeah. This lady I was speaking with, she said it made her more, it made her want to have sex more. And I was like, huh? How's that? But it made her more,
Yeah.
well, she want to get it all the time. I'm like, oh, okay, well, not me.
Yeah, me.
I'm not in that, and but that, this is the time that we're living in, and still today it's still going on. You know what I mean? So I want to welcome everybody, those who are tuning in. Hello, hi Esther, hi Robert, brothers, hi Gloria. How's everybody doing, Latoya? How's everybody doing this evening? Thank you for joining us tonight. The topic is, a hot topic. Okay, intimacy after abuse. Yes, it's very a hot topic, and I'm glad you guys are tuning in. And those who have music, please submit. Go to submissions at plugstudio.network.com. Please do so. And those who want to interact with the conversation, do so. Call in 302-312-1266. And I'd love to hear from you. So, okay, Plug, we're going to get deep and down. Okay, I checked some things out, and I had to check these things out. And it says your body, you're not giving them the consent. They should be able to tell that. Like, I don't want you, get back. You know what I mean? So your body, they should know these things. But your body chemistry is like, I don't want this.
It's more of your
you're
mind.
behind. Yeah, it's like,
Your
I don't want
mind
it.
don't want it, but your body just
Like,
responds. It's a natural response.
Yeah. So it's, whew.
Yeah.
This is a chilling thing to me because it's like coming back,
Which is
and
confusing.
fusing. It is because you're like, I don't know how to feel. Should I do it this way? But it comes out later on to show you, okay, I'm gonna handle it this way, you know, you know, I have that effect myself to today still, where I'm trying to still find that, you know, where I'm like, okay, you know, but I want to be able to be happy and make love to my husband, but at the same time, my mind is like somewhere else, but I'm trying to be
In the
enjoying it,
moment.
and you
Yeah.
can't, and it's hard, you
Yeah.
know. So, you know, I know some of you out there, maybe you know somebody who's been through the same thing. Excuse me, God, my gosh. Ah, I don't know, you know, maybe you know somebody who's went through this type of thing, you know, and it's a lot of women and men. You know, I like to get a man's point of view about this too. You know, chime in. Let's hear from you too. You know, and it's an interesting thing. You know, that we have to, you know, deal with every day. You know, you're trying to be regular. You're
Mhm.
trying to find yourself, and that's hard too. But you get there. You know, and so did you continue with the counseling and things like that, or did you?
No, I briefly did it, but like I said, that one incident happened at 16, the other 33. I didn't have counseling until I got to
To
Delaware
Delaware.
because
Okay.
you know, when you raised by country southern folk,
Yes.
my grandparents,
Right.
they always tell you those, oh, we dealt with this, and it could be worse. You could have been a slave. So you
Yep.
kind
Yep.
of feel they put this empowerment thing in me that you got to be strong and tough and push through.
Right.
So I always felt anything that go on,
Yes.
I just got to keep pushing through. But the
Mhm.
thing about pushing through, eventually
Mhm.
you run out of steam to
Yes.
push. And by the
Yes.
time I got here, I had a nervous breakdown.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I started breaking down just from general life and then the things that I was carrying
Mhm.
with me. I had done bought so much weight
Yeah.
that I couldn't push no more. I needed help,
Yeah.
you know, and that's
Yeah.
where the counseling. I did it for a few sessions,
Right.
and then it took the love of a friend,
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
love of a friend to
Right.
say to me something that I done had two spouses that never said to me,
Wow.
"Are you okay?"
Not at all. Nothing.
Not are you. That's the first thing they said. Or how are you doing? Are you okay? Are you fine? Like you said, some
Good.
people recognize it.
Yeah.
She was the first person to recognize
See?
that something wasn't right.
That's awesome.
She was also the first person to say to me, "I don't want to hurt you.
Mhm.
Let me know
Mhm.
if I'm hurting you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything.
Right.
Let
right.
me know." I have
Right.
never heard those words from any person that I have been or tried to be in an intimate
Mhm.
relationship
Mhm.
or cared enough to ask me, "Do you like this?"
Right.
And those things brought me from outside of
Mhm.
myself
And
into the
yeah.
situation.
See, and that's all it is. It always takes one person to see these things and pick up on it, you know, and they're there for you, you know, and no matter what's going on, they're there, you know, and that's the one that I trust.
Right.
That's the one that I trust the most. Okay, he's asking me, "Am I all right? How am I doing?" That's a good
Right.
thing, you know. So hey, I love the, you know, that somebody communicates with you and, you know, and knows what you're going. They don't know what you're going through, but they are there for
Right.
comfort. That's the word. For comforting, you know, and I love that too, you know. And so those who are chiming in now, hello, how's everybody doing? Glad you're tuning in. Today's topic is intimacy. Intimacy after sexual abuse.
Ah,
When you say it, it's like gives me a chill. Well, when I say it,
yeah.
it gives me a chill.
Yeah.
It gives me
It
a
does.
chill. It does. It does. But you know what? I'm here. I'm here, and I'm working through it every day. I'm working through it every day.
You know, sometimes I wish that, and this is going to sound totally nuts to everybody that's watching. I used to feel like, because you know, you watch them Lifetime
Yes.
movies and
Oh,
you see the
my station.
responses
Yeah.
to the rape and
Yes.
things and the intimacy. I sometimes wish that and would be jealous that I didn't feel.
Yeah.
You know how
Yeah.
I saw the reaction, the crying,
Mhm.
and I'm like, do I care less about myself
Right.
or would it? You know, I just that response of not feeling that numb.
Yeah.
I used to be upset that I didn't react like
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, why am I not?
Like,
Yeah.
like I'm
why
not feeling
am I
I
not
could feel
screaming?
screaming.
Why
I'm
am I
supposed
not-
to yell right now. And
Yeah.
I'm not able to yell, and I can't. You know, it's like something's holding you back.
Yeah,
It's like that something heavy, you know, and I'm like that. Like at times, you know, I'll be home by myself and I just break out, start crying, you know, like, wow, I'm here, but I'm not here. It's like that.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
is just a more. If I feel anything, it's not even a cry.
Yeah.
It's just immense anger. It's like
I want to tear something up. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, this, that, and the
yeah.
third. and
Y'all want to
then-
take a minute and holler for a second? Y'all want to take a minute and scream? We need that.
It's,
We need that.
it's amazing the things in life that you go through.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, I'm just happy that I can talk about it because it was
Yeah.
a time where I wouldn't even acknowledge or discuss
Right.
anything. And I mean, I have not even told the parents that raised me what happened.
Wow.
So I just lived
Mhm.
through, and I thought
Mhm.
everything was okay. I thought,
Mhm.
I was okay. But
Mhm.
again, like I said, later on in my 30s,
Right.
after I got to that wall, I
Right.
realized, oh, I'm not okay.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
Yeah.
And everything else that goes on in life, we have all these different things.
Yes.
Just was compounding on
yeah,
top of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not okay. I thought I
Yeah.
was okay. I
But
thought
I'm
I was
not.
strong.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I got that the week ago, the show that I did, and my beautiful family member told me, you're not okay yet. You're not okay yet. And I believe her, because I still have my moments. Still, I try to, like I said, I try to just bounce it out, but I just can't. I'm trying to just take it one day at a time, and hopefully I get better. And seeing a doctor, like I said, it just really helped me, But I'm going to get through there. I'm going to get through it, and we are going to get through
We're
it,
gonna
right?
get through it.
We are, right? Those who you know. Hello, Courtney. How you doing? Yes, it is okay. Yes. Yes, but we're going to get through it. Okay. Also, a person, with intercourse, in the future, they have a backup. Like, I don't want to do this. Please, not right now. You keep throwing that at them. I don't want to right now. I don't want to right now. And they're like, well, what's wrong with you? I can't. I can't go there right now. I'm holding myself, I need to get through it for a second here. I need to, try to get myself together on this too, and women, were reported sexual abuse, after it happened, but then some of us hold it in where we're afraid to let it out, to tell somebody about it, because you're different as time goes on. You're a different person. You're not the same person anymore. All that's out the window. Okay, you're facing something coming up that's major, you know what I mean, that you have to deal with. You're seeing this every day of your life. So yeah, it's really a powerful thing that we hi, how you doing? Is that what's his name?
Tisha.
Tisha, hi, welcome.
See, mine was like I said, I just processed it totally different. It wasn't more like I don't want to do it right now. It was just more like, if that's what you want to do, just do it. Whatever. Just
Get it
the
over with.
relationship.
Yeah,
Go ahead. I don't care.
yeah, you just laying there like,
Yeah,
okay,
here's my body.
take it.
Take
All
it.
right, go ahead.
Again,
Yeah,
because I disassociated with it. Take
Right.
my body.
right.
Let's do this. It was more like a job.
Yeah, like,
it's my responsibility to be with you
Yeah,
this way because
yeah.
we're in this relationship.
Right.
and I'm glad I can laugh, but that's sad.
It is.
I can
It
imagine
is.
how it is for the other party.
Yes. it
You
is.
know, and,
Yeah.
and I'm going to say this.
Mhm.
Stop calling people that are survivors of abuse,
Mhm.
toxic,
Mhm.
difficult,
We're not
and
toxic.
all of them negative things.
Yeah.
It's just that we've been
Mhm.
through something,
Mhm.
and it takes a lot more toleration. Is somebody calling
Somebody
in?
calling in. Oop, hold on here. Hold on 1 second, dear. Hello, welcome to Let It Out. Hi, how are you? Who am I speaking with?
Hi, this is Eva. I don't even normally do these things, but I was listening to your show right now, and I have one of those days.
Okay, oh, welcome. That's
My
what.
friends, but
Okay, that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for.
yeah, the intimacy thing.
Yes.
And I get finally hit on it. I'm like, there's so many forms because I know you've been talking about on the show the form of physical intimacy and sexual intimacy.
Yes.
But there's also emotional. Almost really, actually, nobody ever talks about it.
Right, right. And I'm glad I'm glad you were able to call in and talk to us about that. Give us some more. Go ahead, finish what you were saying. I'm sorry.
So basically, what that is, I mean, losing emotional intimacy relationship, or even just like getting used in a relationship, or really
Yes.
anything like that,
Right.
has such a profound effect on somebody. And a lot of times, they won't even have them until later.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, have you seeked any help with that? Like, seeing anybody, a doctor or anything, talking to someone?
Not really, because I don't know of anybody with a financial situation. It's that I just haven't.
I'm
I haven't
here.
been able to see like a formal counselor because they see like $90 or more with my COVID.
Okay,
I've
okay.
been wanting to, but
Yes.
I haven't had it.
Okay.
And then with COVID, it just made it a lot worse for
Yeah.
the support groups and stuff. Just not.
Right, right, right.
Are you still in a situation where it's occurring, or you just haven't dealt with a past situation?
I'm sorry, can you say again? I think
I
missed
said,
that.
as you mentioned COVID, I was wondering, are you currently
No, just in general, how it seems to completely eliminate most social functions.
Okay, gotcha.
Very
Okay.
isolating.
Yeah, that's what
It
that's what I was taking.
really breaks apart.
Okay.
Intimacy in most forms
Okay.
of
Okay.
most people's relation, unless you have a active partner you live with, it really tears that apart. I mean, I've seen it like they've shut most things down, a lot of support groups have shut down, or even funding and other issues just don't longer exist. I've seen the trauma it's caused, and
Yeah.
it really relates to the whole intimacy thing, and then the domestic situation.
Right.
It works with so many different people
Right.
because
Right.
of
Right.
their forced isolation with somebody when that's sometimes the most helpful.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Well, after this show or before the show is over, we're going to display the hotline. Okay. And reach out to them. Okay. Cause I think that would
Yeah,
help
no,
out. I think that would
I
help
do.
out. Yeah.
Already from whatever the show wasn't to myself, but
Oh, I thank you for calling in so much.
I
Okay.
don't know, and it might be something in my past. I mean, they were talking, ironically, the moment they were talking about was more about
Right.
abuse and stuff in the past, and it's like, I don't know, something just really unearthed today. But
Okay.
I just needed to call in.
Oh, and I'm so glad you did. Okay. And we're gonna take a little break in a few minutes here. And I thank you
So
so
I
much for
appreciate your
calling.
show.
Okay.
Thank you for everything you do.
All right. Thank you.
Wow.
All right. Good evening. Oh wow.
Wow.
Woo.
Wow, that's that 1 in 6.
Yes. See.
1
I'm
in
glad.
6.
I'm glad we reached somebody. That's awesome. I'm glad somebody was able to call in today. That made my day. Okay. We are going to have a little break. Okay, and
Is it your video?
yes, it is. It's my video, you guys. You ready for it? It's me. Okay, we're gonna watch my video, and we'll be back shortly.
I was stripped of my identity when you touched me inappropriately. You violated my privacy and took complete advantage of me over and over and constantly. I would always beg and plead. You took your hand and covered my mouth and said, "You kill me if I dare to scream. I'm up against the fight of my life. I'm so afraid to sleep at night. You won't get away. It's time for me to let it out. I refuse to run and hide. I must let it out. I refuse to run and hide. All the weight is lifted off my shoulders. I will not hold this in any longer. I know you thought that it killed me, but it has only made me stronger. Disgusted by the things you've done deep down inside, my heart's broken. I fell completely to the floor, not wanting to live anymore. I'm frustrated with all the pain of memories I can't erase. But despite all the tragedies, God taught me to forgive and have faith. I'm able to look you in your eyes, 'cause victory belongs to me. I am here to stay. I found my strength to let it out. I refuse to run and hide. I must let it out. I refuse to run and hide. All the weight is lifted off my shoulders. I will not hold this in any longer. I know you thought that it killed me, but it has only made me stronger. The monster who held me hostage, I was your prisoner, who was on lockdown. How could you be so rude? You cut me deep and continued to do it. Yes, I weathered the storm and came out on top. I made it through to testify my truth. Let it out. I refuse to run and hide. I must let it out. I refuse to run and hide. All the weight is lifted off my shoulders. I will not hold this in any longer. I know you thought that it killed me, but it has only made me stronger. I'm stronger. I am stronger. I am stronger than I was yesterday.
Hello, everybody. We are back. We have a guest here, Courtney. Hello, say everybody.
Good evening.
Yes, the topic is, you know what the topic is, right? What's the topic? You know what the topic is?
Intimacy after sexual abuse.
Hey, she hit it on the nose, right? Okay. Hi, Smack. Yes, honey. Stronger. Yes, honey. Yes. That is it, honey. And welcome everybody. I thank you for joining us this evening. If you have any music, if videos or songs that you would love us to hear, please go to submissions at plugstudionetwork.com. Please do so. If you want to call into the studio, please call 302-312-1266. Okay, now, subject at hand. Hello there, dear.
Hello.
Thank you for joining me this evening. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
All right, well, my name is Courtney Brown. I'm a native of Delaware, born and raised. I just received my master's in social work, and I'm an educator.
There you go. There you go. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
We got a caller already.
Caller.
All right,
Let's
let's
see.
see what's going on here. Hello, welcome to Let It Out. Who am I speaking with?
This is the one and only Smack the Indie Club. What's going on?
Hello, thank you for calling in. How are you this evening?
I'm doing great. I just wanted to call in and send you some wild motivation and tell you how proud I am of you.
Oh, thank
Tell
you.
keep going, and to also welcome you to Plug Studio Network. I think your topics are amazing, and it definitely brings a great awareness, okay?
Thank
I
you
just
so
wanted
much.
to show- No problem, sis. I don't want to interrupt the show, but I have to say that. Hey, peace.
That's awesome.
Oh, thank
So enjoy your show. I just wanted to call in and say that. Keep it going, sis.
All right.
Doing great.
All right, thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. All right, cool. Okay, Courtney. That was a beautiful call. That made my night. Okay. So continue.
Yeah, so I'm a native of Delaware. I'm an educator. Recently got my master's in social work at Widener University. Got my undergrad at Delaware State University. Go Hornets.
Yes.
Member of Alpha Kappa Alpha, the first and favorite sorority incorporated. Yes.
Okay.
Just an everyday girl. Been
Okay.
through situations and just
Okay.
you know, here to listen and help.
Okay. Now, do you know of anyone? Do you know, or have you or anyone been through this situation of intimacy through abuse?
Yes, and I've seen both. So I,
Okay.
you know, as I was listening, I, you know, felt the way you felt and how the other lady felt. Like some people detach themselves from the act,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just, you know, they separate themselves, or they some, you know, get so low self-esteem.
Okay.
They feel you're
Yes.
undervalued,
Yes.
and just things like that. And it's okay
Yes.
because you went through this and it's trauma,
Yes.
but the other person
Mhm.
doesn't see it as that.
Exactly.
They see it as, this is what I want.
Mhm.
So I, as she said earlier, no, how
Yes.
does the other party feel? It's about, you know, I want this person.
Yes. Exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
The emotional part of it is not there.
Right.
It's more like, this is what I like.
Mm-hmm.
Give me what I like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it.
Right.
And you know, that's just how some people are. So you know, the other side of it is just an occasion. Like me, I wasn't necessarily, you know, people were violated or, you know,
Okay.
people were raped.
Okay.
I was.
Okay.
It was more for me. It was more like I was in a relationship with somebody, and they liked I guess the 50 Shades of Grey kind
Yes.
of situation.
Yes. Oh
And
gosh.
it's like you
Oof.
want to try different things,
Yeah.
but it's like, okay, this is my limit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
And like that. So for me, it was him too. It was just like, okay, this is what I like.
Yeah.
I love you, but this is so. It didn't feel like cheating to him because he got. It wasn't like sexual. It was just, you know, what he needed.
Yeah,
and what
right.
So it was like, okay, I can't have my Ben and Jerry, so I'm gonna get my.
Alrighty then.
You know, so it varies. Just for any kind of trauma,
Yeah.
it varies person to person, emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Some people go on and be, you know, promiscuous,
Right.
or they,
Right.
you know, okay, that can't be my last situation. Let me go
Right.
and do it.
Right. Now, how have you been since that situation?
See,
Have you
I've been good. I'm actually not in that relationship anymore. I'm actually able to be in another relationship, and it's just, again, it was just that person.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's just, and then my part of the intimacy is more of the, emotional
Okay.
and part of it, like
Okay.
the psychological, not more of like physical
Okay. Okay.
aspect of it. So
Okay.
I didn't indulge myself in that. It was like, okay, that was that situation. I handled it the
Mhm.
way I needed to.
Right,
I'm
right,
done. I'm in a
right.
new situation now. It's healthy.
Okay.
So
That's awesome.
and let's go forth like that.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Some people, however, I've talked with people who have not. They feel like, because sometimes when you go through things and then it happens again and again, you think it's you. But
Right,
it's
right,
not.
right.
It's rarely ever the person. It's the person that does it.
Okay. Okay. Mhm.
So that part.
Okay.
It's not. It doesn't take away anyone's value
Mhm.
or anything like that. It's just. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this. What is your comfort? What is your comfort? Like, some people have a comfort. What is yours?
I'm a very like touchy feely person. So like a hug
Okay.
or saying, "Hey, how are you?"
Yeah.
That's not like a
The smallest
snuggle for
thing.
me is like the best thing ever. Like the snuggle
Yes.
is real.
Yes.
That's just. Because that's my safe.
Okay.
Like that's my blanket. Like if I'm
Okay.
able to cuddle much
Yes.
easy,
Yes.
it doesn't. We don't have to, do anything that physical touch. is what
Right.
gets
Right.
it for
Just
me.
being.
Just that. Yeah.
Just being with
Just
each
that.
other at that
Mhm.
moment.
That's
Okay,
what
I
it's
got
for
you. Yeah, I love that. I love that type of thing too. It's me too. Yes, yes, yes. Hello. Don't just share. Yes, yes. Yeah, but tell us, enlighten us. What do you do for a living?
So I actually, I'm more of an educator. So I like the population of children and adults with mental illness or something like
Awesome.
that. So I like special needs and those with autism and things like that. That's the population that I like dealing with.
Okay.
I love children, so I like being in the school system, both and
Okay.
also in healthcare.
Okay.
So the residential part of it or the school system, I just love helping that
Okay.
population. And then I just got my master's in social work. So I just that helping piece is just my theme of life.
Okay.
Okay. So whether it's a listening ear or, being a friend or a resource, that's just what I do.
Okay.
I'm also a massage therapist, so I can do that.
You hear this? You hear
I
this
was
woman?
always busy.
She's doing it,
And,
right?
Acting.
Yes.
And just, I'm
That's
just so
awesome.
blessed to be able to do things that I love and being able to help people. And,
Okay. Okay.
that's how I let it out.
Oh, did you hear that? She said the word. Did you hear what she said? Let it out, right? I want you guys to share this, okay? Share, right? This is an interesting topic for this evening. And I want to also, I want you guys to also do this for me. We are doing something amazing here that's going to be coming up. And I want you guys to connect with Courtney. I want you to inbox submissions at Plug Studios Network. You heard what she does. Am I right? Repeat it, dear. What'd you do?
I'm a helper. Whether it's an ear, I have, background in social work. If I heard the young call, the
caller,
young
yes.
called earlier. If you just wanted a listening ear, maybe some pointers, because no situation is the same. It's okay to not be okay.
Exactly.
It's okay to, cry 1 minute or be mad the next. It's okay. No reaction is the same. Nothing is normal, as they say. Some people might go out and you might bust a car window out. Some people just might be like, all right,
Anger, a
I'm
lot
done
of
with
anger.
you, and I'm just
Yes.
going on with my life. It all depends on what you felt like in that moment. And another thing about it is, I don't care how many years, I don't care if it happened yesterday or 25 years ago. If you want to talk about it and let it out, you let it out. Tell somebody.
That's right.
It's never too late. You know, don't let anybody tell you.
No.
You know,
Don't try to talk you out of it. Yes.
That's
right.
your truth, and you need to express it.
That's
because
right.
internal, that's real.
Right.
And you know, there's help out there. So.
And that's, you know, and that's a good thing. You know, I'm glad that the young lady was able to, you know, connect with us this evening, because I felt like I'm there with her. I could feel her, you know, her pain and things like that. So, you know, I'm glad that she took that step to, you know, to express how she was feeling at that moment. And that's what you have to do. When you having that moment, call out. Don't hesitate. You know, if you know, I'm just so floored with that, because we hold a lot in, you know, and then you get to that breaking point where your head is going to bust. You don't want to wait until then. You don't want to wait until then, because then things get really out of hand. Then, you know, you become suicidal, you know, like the topic last week, addiction, drugs, or what have you. You're going to fall out to those things. So please get the help that you need. Excuse me, you guys. Pardon me. Yes, but please do that. Please do that. And we are going to do some more research on this, because there's a lot of people who need help, right? Even men. I need you men to step up. Come on, I know you want to say something to me, you know, and that you've been through the storm too. Not just women. It's not just us. It's everybody, you know. There's no certain person that this is going hitting, you know. This is not hitting, you know what I'm saying? It's not. I'm telling you guys, please. Pardon me. Yes, but you have to get the help that you need, you know. And I'm glad that I have these wonderful women that came here today to speak about this and what they've been through. See? And that's what you have to do. We got to communicate with each other. Don't be afraid to do that. Women, you know, we can do this thing together. And men, we can do this thing together. We all just got to come as one. Am I right? Let's do this together. All right? We're going to leave out. But like I said, please submit your music to submissions@plugstudiosnetwork.com. And also to connect with Courtney, my beautiful host over here. Please give her, you know, a connection. Please talk with her. You know, leave a message, inbox, whatever you got to do to talk with her, because she can talk to you and lead you in the right direction. We can all lead you in the right direction. We just got to be more open and be willing to talk together. Okay? So with that, you know, this was an awesome show today. And I'm glad those who came out to say some things, take a moment to inbox, you know, and say something. I'm glad you did that, you know, to let me know that you're here today. That made me feel good. All of you. And those who weren't able to say anything, maybe you want to say some things later. You can do that too. Okay? So please do so. I am your host, Toboshes Rochester. You're on my show, Let It Out, every Monday at 7 p.m. Be here or be square, all right? Because what I want to do, I want to be all up in your business. So you guys have a good evening, and I'll talk to you next week.
I'm up against the fight of my life. I'm so afraid to sleep at night. You won't get away. It's time for me to